In a small, quiet village, surrounded by fields and dusty roads, lived a hard-working father and his lazy teenage son. The father woke up before sunrise every single day, while the boy slept late and avoided every kind of responsibility. He always believed there would be plenty of time later. One calm morning, as sunlight entered their home, the father called his son and asked him to bring an old watch from the cupboard. The boy lazily got up, fetched the worn-out watch and handed it to his father. The father looked at him and told him to go to the market and ask people the value of this watch. Confused but curious, the boy walked to the busy market. He showed the watch to shopkeepers, travelers and vendors. Some offered small amounts, while others ignored him completely. After wandering for hours, he returned home and said, "Everyone gave different prices and no one agreed." The father simply smiled and told him to keep the watch back. The next morning, he handed him the same watch again, but with a different instruction. This time he told him not to ask the price, but to ask the value of the time inside the watch. The boy frowned, not understanding, but he still went. He returned to the market and repeated the question to everyone he met. People laughed, waved him away, or told him to stop wasting their time. Some mocked him and asked, "Who sells time in a watch?" Feeling embarrassed, the boy kept walking from one end of the market to the other. Hours passed, and still no one took him seriously. Finally, tired and dusty, he reached a tiny shop at the corner of the street. Inside sat an old watchmaker, surrounded by ticking clocks and tiny gears. The boy hesitated, then asked softly, "What is the value of the time inside this watch?" The old man stopped working, looked at him with a kind smile, and answered gently. He said, "You cannot buy even 1 second of life once it passes, and everyone gets the same 24 hours each day." He explained that the only difference is how we choose to use them. Some people waste their hours believing they will never run out. Others protect their time like treasure, and their entire life changes. The boy stood silently, feeling something shift inside him for the first time. He rushed home and told his father everything the old man had said. The father placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "Sometimes the right message arrives only when the heart is ready." That evening, the boy did not wander around or waste his time on meaningless things. He sat quietly and thought about every hour he had already thrown away. From that day forward, he woke up early and used every moment with purpose. He helped his father, learned new skills, and changed his habits one step at a time. Slowly, people in the village noticed a new spark in him, and slowly his whole life began to change. Time is free, yet priceless. You cannot buy it back, store it, or borrow it. You only get it once, 1 minute at a time.